Okay, boys and girls, we are starting on workbook page 606. This is chapter 8, lesson 4, so 8.4. Today we're going to talk about multiple representations of functions. So for functions, you can write an equation, you can represent it with a function table, and you can represent it through a graph. So those are your multiple representations. So we're going to do an example of that now. So number 1 says, the school cafeteria sells lunch passes that allow a student to purchase any number of lunches in advance for $3 per lunch. Write an equation to find T, the total cost in dollars for a lunch pass with N lunches. So if it says T, the total cost, then they're telling us that they want us to use T to represent the total cost in dollars. And if they say N lunches, then they want us to use the letter N to represent each lunch. So if it's $3 per lunch, you would do 3 times N, because N represents the number of lunches, and that would equal your total cost in dollars for a lunch pass. So the total cost T is equal to 3N, 3 times the number of lunches that you buy. You could also write it as T equals 3N. Now we're going to use this equation to make a function table to show the relationship between the number of lunches N and the cost T. So we can pick whatever values we want. So I'm going to use 1, 2, and 3 as my input values. Plug each one in to my function rule to find the output values. So if I plug in 1 for 3N, then that's going to become 3 times 1, which equals 3. Now if I plug in 2 for 3N, 2 is going to replace N, so 3 times 2, that equals 6. Now if I replace N with 3, that's 3 times 3, which is 9. So now we could use each input and output as an ordered pair. So remember, every ordered pair is X comma Y. And in this case, although we're using N and T, these are still our input, so we could use them as X, and these are still our output, so we can use them as Y. So the first ordered pair is 1, 3. So start at the origin, you move your pencil 1 to the right and up 3. Next ordered pair is 2, 6. So 2 to the right and up 6. Last ordered pair is 3, 9. So we'd move 3 to the right and up 9. And then this is our graph. And then the directions say to graph the ordered pairs and also analyze the graph. So if we look at this graph, it's a straight line. So a straight line graph is called linear. So we could say that this is a linear function. And again, linear just means a straight line.